All right, my lovely, lovely, lovely moms out there. Welcome back. It's really, really good to see you all. I know it's been some time, but here I am again. And let me tell you, we are going to be talking about some wonderful self-care. And I'm not just talking about, that cliche type of self-care where it's like take a bubble bath, go to the spa, because guess what? Not every mom can afford to do that all the time. There was a time when I used to go to the spa and get wonderful foot massages every week, okay? Because my job was so strenuous and then having to come home to children. So yes, I would do that every week. But as time went on, life just could not afford that. But of course, I have learned to do things much better because burnout was definitely real. So I want to talk to you about that real self-care where you're trying to use the bathroom and those kids come running. It doesn't really matter their age. They could be 5, they could be 15. Listen, they could be 20. But guess what? They still will come looking for you because everybody needs mom. But guess what? Mom also needs mom. And we definitely need to take care of ourselves. You see, self-care isn't just a luxury. It is definitely a must. It's about putting yourself to the top of your to-do list because every mom has a to-do list. Things that you really, really, really need to do. And yes, we've all been there. A lot of us are exhausted. We're running on fumes and we're wondering how we're supposed to get it all done. Well, let me tell you, you can't always get it all done. You do not want to run yourself into the ground and eventually make yourself sick. So let me tell you the secret. Self-care is your recharge. Yes. You didn't know you needed it, but you do. And self-care does not have to be complicated. So I'm going to break it down a little. Self-care allows you to have some peace, some laughter, some joy, some relaxation, and it gives you time to really take care of you. Yourself. Take time by yourself. You don't necessarily have to have other people around you or have someone do something for you, but it's the understanding that you need to take care of you. So lovely moms, if you're feeling tired, like really tired, run ragged, sometimes feeling anxious, kind of tired, let me tell you, I want you to hit that like button and I want you to subscribe and I want you to continue to listen for the next few weeks on what I've got to say. Yes. So let me tell you, I know it's been a while and I'm talking about 3,000 loads of laundry, 365 days, 365 days in the year long, because it's definitely been a year since I've seen all of you lovely moms out there. So guess what? I'm back. I thought it was just going to be a few weeks, but no. And I want to welcome you into my mother-motivated, I won't say world, but scenario where you can actually find your self-care. So let me start you with Proverbs 18:21. Okay? Do you remember that death and life is in the power of the tongue, right? And those who love it will eat its fruit. So guess what? We are going to learn to use our words to speak life, to speak life into ourselves, to speak life into our children, to speak life into our atmosphere, to speak life into our homes. It doesn't matter where we go or where we are going to speak life. Okay? So, we are not going to create death with it, but we are going to produce joy, produce happiness, okay, with the words that we speak. And of course, many life coaches talk about, what we say to ourselves. And I always tell my wonderful moms, look into the mirror and tell yourself, I love you. I love you. I love you. And I love you. Let's think about it for a moment, moms. I am challenging you. I am challenging you to push the limit and trust me. I have been there. But in the moment, what we say matters. And sometimes we get to the point where we raise our voices. And I know I'm guilty, because guess what? There are times we get stressed out. But I'm challenging you. And I'm challenging myself, because everything I'm saying is also for me to stop yelling at the kids. If you look back on my other videos, you will see I have a video where it says, stop yelling. So that's also to me. And a lot of times when I make these videos, I go back and I watch them, and they help me to remember the things that I have said to you that I need to keep doing. All right. I know it's tough, and our children can really give us a hard time, but we have to treat others, our children, the people around us, our spouses, how they would want us, how they or how we want them to treat us. Okay? So what if today you chose to speak life, to speak kindness and grace over yourself, to believe your words can change your atmosphere? I challenge you, moms, to use those words. Be intentional and speak hope and truth and life over yourself. Do remember that what we say shapes the hopes and minds of our children, and they will give back to us what we put into them. So if you want self-care, you've got to give self-care. Okay? And let's start by the words we speak. Now, if you want to hear more of this wonderful wisdom, please don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you next week. I love you. I love you. I love you. And let us enjoy the rest of the time that we have for this week before you see me again, of course. I love you. I love you. I love you. And I definitely want to hear from you. So let me know what you'd like to talk about in the comments, and we'll keep the conversation going. Have a wonderful rest of your week.